So, we're back. This one's a little bit different this time. So this one I was in Poland. It was like 98% gravel. It yeah, so I was in Poland. It was like 98% gravel. This stage is ridiculously long. Like it took me 10 minutes. So, bear with me here, but and it was a completely mixed bag of things that were going on for sure. Like it was had some great sections, and I had some absolutely horrendous sections. So to start off the bat, absolutely butchered this corner. Like just mowed the corner down. Somebody would have been killed had they been there. Straightaways were difficult. This is another corner. A lot of 90%. Absolutely hanged that corner. That was sick. Oh yeah, a lot of corners. There were like complete 90-degree turns and a lot of hairpins, so you had to get your e-brake right, and I didn't do a great job in most corners. That one was pretty good. I remember that being like a 2 left. That one did a pretty good job too, and again, a lot of 90-degree corners or like hairpins. Still moving pretty good. Yeah, butchered that one. Almost hit the tree. Survived. Almost became a tree. Still moving pretty good. Again, a lot of turns. Sweet! That is a sick camera angle. Was hanging it out to dry for a little bit. Butcher that corner. Still did pretty good though. Held it hard on the brakes. Was moving pretty good through this back section. And then I remember I absolutely ate the berm. The berms in this game are crazy. They just bounce you everywhere. Yeah, I hit the brakes, and the brakes just locked and sent me in a completely different direction. So slammed her in reverse, little J turn. That was sweet. Nailed that corner. Was doing pretty good through this middle section again. Just hung it out a little wide on some corners. On the brakes. And I saw a video of a guy just saying, like, don't be afraid to, like, eat the grass when you need to. Especially on this map, it's so long. Almost absolutely mushed the bridge. Was pretty on it there. Again, another 90-degree turn. Wide, but still managed to keep speed. That was good. Up and over this hill section. A lot of unseen corners, which are, like, horrifying. And I know they, like, that was pretty sketchy. Wide again. But yeah, like, a lot of turns you don't see, and I know they say like, oh, your co-driver will be like, yeah, turn 2. Oh yeah, this was sketchy. Got through there unscathed, the little S's section. But yeah, they always say like your co-pilot's going to be able to read out a lot of the instructions, but they're like, yeah, over berm, hard left. I'm like, oh god, and you could be going 140. Through this part, doing pretty good. I was moving, was in 5th gear all the way up. Yeah, ate a little bit there. Took a little nibble off the berm, that's okay. Car was still feeling fine. I definitely, there's one scene in this that I know is insane, but I just hope they have the right camera angle. That part did pretty good, got out. Yeah, that was good. Go through this corner, these closing sections. They're so sketchy though, because like it's a cliff on one side, then like a full berm mountain on the right. And if you hit the right side, you are rocketing off the left. Nailed it through these parts. Hard on the brakes. That was a 190, a hairpin. That was absolutely sick. Trying to stay on the speed. Ooh! Yeah, the camera angles are dope. This section was pretty good. It was wide open, and then it's a heavy berm section that I'm coming up on, so like I could get this pace going pretty good. I was in first at this point. Like I had the lead, and I was trying to keep it. The split wasn't by much, so was really trying to stay consistent. Did a pretty good job through here. That's a tight corner. Try not to be hammering it all the time. That's what I'm trying not to do, but it's tough because like you just got off work, you're trying to get home kind of deal. Moving through here, that was pretty good. The wide open sections are so much fun though. The problem is like the car gets shaky above like 140. So was absolutely nailing this middle section, like was pretty on it here. Yeah, that looks sick. Just took a little wide, but that was fine. It was still on it here. Half the battle's just swinging the car. Yeah, that was good. Oh yeah, almost went off there. Yeah, oh, yeah, there we go. It was too fast in this middle section. Again, I knew I was in first, so I was trying to keep the pace up and not make too many mistakes, but as you're going to see, absolutely nailing these corners, especially on these sections, like the wide open spots. It's these berm sections that'll get you. Was doing really good through there. Was moving pretty good. Yeah, that was good. And a lot of my faults actually come from, yeah, like that was an unseen 90 degree that you have no idea. But a lot of my faults are coming from like hard braking, I find. Like if I stomp on the brakes, the car like locks up and then spins you. There, pretty good. God, I love anti-lag and turbo. Yeah, it was good, doing pretty good there. This is the section that I really messed up. This is where it all went wrong. Yeah, flipped, rolled, end over end. Couldn't imagine trying to shake that off. You're concussed. Yeah, like something's broken or you're concussed. There's no way the car is driving, but at this point, I was like, I'm still in first, but not by much. So I needed to keep up the pace. The car's steering at this point started to pull a little to the right, probably because I rolled it 7 times. Still, did a pretty good job here. The car's still pulling to the right, so I was like trying to fight it as best I could because it has like real game mechanics or whatever, so it does hinder you. Yeah, ate a little bit of a berm there. That wasn't even the craziest one, that mess up that I've had in this race alone, so it's coming up. I just hope they have the right angle. This did a pretty good job there. First gear just sucks. Takes forever. It's the second gear that you're going to get the power band, so still doing pretty good. Hard on the brakes there. Nailed it! Ooh, that was nice. Still doing pretty good through this middle section. Sorry, this end section. Yeah, it was going a little too fast. These corners were tough. I was in the grass a little bit, held it a little too wide open to get it back. Meow. Ooh, yeah, ate a little bit of the berm. Kicked it up on 3 wheels. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah. Yeah, see, like, that's what I mean. Like, if I'm going too fast and I stomp on the brakes, yeah, tough. Trying to catch back up. Yeah, I was still in first, and then I do that. Grab a little berm, ride a little grass, spin her back around, keep going. Again, everything's pulling me to the right. So I'm just fighting the car at this point. I'm still in first. Yeah, a little too fast. This is a very realistic run, by the way. Still moving. At this point, I'm just thinking, okay, if I can just stay in first, or if I can keep a decent pace. Yeah, that was crazy. Like I'm on it here. Like I'm moving 150. Catch this. Just body roll the car. Absolutely nuts. Still on it, but I want a different angle. Yeah, I'm moving through here. Like I'm catching it. Kick a little bit right. Oh, just unbelievable stuff by me. What can I say? And then I'm still doing pretty good. This is what it looks like in car, but still moving pretty good. After that ceremonial flip, I was definitely puckered. Again, still in first. I don't know how to take the water sections, to be honest with you. I just take my foot off the gas and hit hydroplane. and then juice it afterwards. But at this point, I'm puckered. I'm just trying to stay in first. I'm still on it for the most part, though. Just tedious around the ones where they're telling me it's a sharp corner or high speed. The high speed parts are actually some of the more difficult ones. If you know there's short turns coming, you just get off the gas, not the brakes. But it's the high speed parts, because it takes nothing for you to just rocket off the course. This was a beautiful map. Driving through, going up over the hills. My car's almost wrecked. Don't know how I didn't smash that sign. I did. Still doing pretty good. Yeah, this is kind of the end bit, so not much really happens from the end piece. It was pretty neat and tidy. I don't think I had very many mess ups, but still managed to get a 10-minute, which I thought was going to be like dead last at this point. Like, I hadn't seen my split in a while. I don't play with the splits on all the time. Yeah, right, a little berm there. My hood's all messed up. Everything's messed up. With my boot open. Yeah, at this point, I didn't really know where I was going to be at. I hadn't seen the split in a while. I had 3 big mess ups. Oh, nailed that corner. So, still nervous about it. Well, I wouldn't say nervous, but I was definitely worried about my time, but I really didn't want to make any more mistakes. So I still almost sent it off there, but that was close. Put it in reverse, Terry. Yeah, nailed that corner. But again, yeah, like other than spinning out, I would say twice, and then absolutely rolling the car, dueling dragon style, landing it, and then flipping the car 7 times, I still managed to do pretty good. Yeah, like, oh yeah, I absolutely ate a bush there. But at this point, still trying to make something out of nothing here. Keep it moving. Oh, I didn't think I nailed that sign. Kind of sick, Ken Block style over the berm. If you know, you know. Pike's Peak. Caught a bit of a corner there. Still trying to keep it wide open. Yeah, it's these wide open sections that you think you can get on it, but you really can't. Yeah, at this point, I'm just trying to cross the line. The car was pulling so far to the right that it was a struggle, but still, put it together. Managed to keep up the pace, keep it going. Really puckered until the end, basically. Yeah, took a little bit too much there. Just rode the berm again. Hard on the brakes. Just tried to honestly keep pace, but yeah, this game's so fun. Like, oh, I can't post like. I can't post the videos of me actually playing because then it's just me grunting. Grunting and sounding like an absolute animal for 13 minutes. It is such a fun game. I'm having a hard time with like the super straight sections. I feel like I keep overcorrecting because there's so many berms and stuff. But honestly, all in all, I came first out of that stage, which was honestly with a 12:52. I didn't think I was going to get. I hadn't seen the split in a while. I had a few wrecks, but that was a very realistic run of how these things go. So like usually if I'm doing pretty good through the first half and I hadn't written the car off, then I might restart, but I really didn't want to restart this one. I thought I had a pretty good run at the start, and the split I was owning first place at that point. So I was like, okay, I don't want to do it. Where I had rolled the 7 times and I was like, okay, well, I can still drive the car, it's just pulling right. So other than that, really good run. Should be interesting to see what the second stage is going to be like, but yeah, enjoy.